Yo. How about you? Hold on. I'm putting up the I was doing the same thing you was doing, fam. Putting up the fucking screen.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the USC Trojans and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Ollie Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Ollie. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Trojans ready to kick it away first.
Oh.
A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Quick toss. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20.
I said the blitz and should never the motherfucking blitz. Good shit.
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Paul, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who's going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Sets up the screen. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the first. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking for room. It's Jordan. Can't get him to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. On the run, it's Hansen. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Third and 6 yards to go. To the air. It's Beck. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he's brought down after a nice game. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Miller. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our...
Makes the grab in their space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Keeps it on the draw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, USC. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
In a brand new era in Happy Valley, new head coach in Matt Campbell, Drew Allergon at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and he's now got to be able to take this Nittany Lion offense to the next level. Everyone that's watched this guy play knows he's got lots of ability, and he's going to get an opportunity to put that on display today.
Lots of ability, new environment, obviously familiarity with the coaching staff is good, but there's also something to all of those starts. You know,
This guy has seen it all. He's been there. He's done that, right? Like, interested to see all the pieces that were brought with him. But you're right. New year, new system, new fans to get used to in a new place. But Rocco Beck's been a dude throughout his college career.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Hansen. Maybe a crease. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Delay to the back. It's Hansen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to pass, it's Beck. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll go with Peoples. He's got enough.
Good run, good run.
Roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Well, this offense just hasn't been able to find a rhythm so far in this game, and maybe they need to stop taking so many shots downfield, just work some more high-percentage completions to get these drives going to score some points.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the...
Good shit, good shit.
Touchdown, Penn State! The extra point here would tie the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Unloads to the right. Williams got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me, the RD.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Seven-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB. In this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking... Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Here comes the option. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll go with Peoples. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
The run inside. It's Hansen.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Right on the money. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Mosley. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Using his legs, it's Jordan.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to pass, it's Ncaa. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Trojans.
I don't think he got in either. But you know, it's under 2 minutes. You can't even challenge that shit. I don't think he got in either, bro.
Well, that was a huge
I don't think he got in either. He was at least a yard away.
For their confidence
They got to challenge.
Be able to keep this thing close, obviously.
They got to challenge that.
The lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got.
Yeah, I don't think he got in either. Shit.
And try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion.
I wasn't gonna argue though. I wasn't gonna argue with him.
Wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be over. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game.
Shit, I hope it ain't on mine. I'm direct wire right now. I think I'm direct wire. Actually, I'm not direct wire. It could be.
Scoring drive. And they capped it off with
I think I'm direct wire right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's Hansen. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 16 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Orange, looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Shakes off the defender. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid.
Nah, I got 2 of them. Hey, I got 2 of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got 2 of them motherfuckers. I got 2 of them. Ah, yeah, hell yeah. I got 2 of them, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I let Jordan take a break. He injured right now. Let him take a break.
Run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Nah, they wanted him to return. They wanted him to return.
A lot of times you see these
okay, my bad.
They pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Oh, a double pass. Under fire. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense.
Yeah, he hurt.
Second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
It's fourth down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And
If I got that out, he would have been first down.
Turnover on down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down.
If I would have got that pass up, he would have been the first down.
Has to go right, or
I would have got that motherfucker off.
to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Finding some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Back to throw, it's Beck. He's moving out of the pocket. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Off play action on first down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running inside. It's Hansen. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top-5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Quarterback may change this route. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch.
He got that shit too.
Got for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were easily easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That is his third score of the game, and now 14 on the season. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The run inside. It's Wormley. Shows him the stiff arm. Could be an alley. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not
them fresh legs right there, though. Them fresh legs.
Keep that guy in front of you. That guy says,
you maybe sit down Jordan. You maybe sit Jordan down.
We're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Setting up for the
That's crazy low.
And the extra point was made.
Yeah, but that shit was crazy.
Tied up here in the 3rd. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
I wasn't expecting that either, to be real.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. But nowhere to go. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And he's now over 150 yards on the ground, and Penn State has had so many great backs. This guy fits right in.
Fits right in. Just big, physical guys. Like, give them the ball. You know exactly what you're going to get. They can make some plays, and they build their team around the running back spot.
Got enough for the 1st. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35.
That was a lineman that hawked him down.
Big run.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Quarterback making checks. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Now moving to his right, looking
Catch it, Fat Man. Come on, Fat Man. Catch the ball.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it.
You done been through that before, Fat Man.
For their first pick of the game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This same motherfucking shit.
They've got it just
God
outside
damn.
the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense, forcing the incompletion.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Maybe not. Find out.
Gives it on the option. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Back to pass, it's Beck. Throws to the back. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown USC. He got loose and it was lights out after that. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the delay, it's Hansen. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, me and Mel played a lot last year. So we been in the championship a lot last year.
Big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex.
Hey, I'm trying to make it through the day. That's all. I'm just trying to make it through the day.
To make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He'll try it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
Ooh, good shit. I was not expecting that right there. I was not expecting that.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at
I do it there now. I don't do it every play. I do it there now.
This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning.
Close that hole. Close that hole. That's all we got to do.
Cannot turn it over.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
It's complete on the right
Oh,
side.
shit.
Once through, man. He might have some space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and force the incompletion.
On the run, it's Hansen. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He wants to change this route. On third down, here's Peoples. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Going to try to get it himself.
That should have been a fucking fumble, bro. Come on.
The dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, it is do or die time right
That
now
should have
for
been
this
a fumble.
offense playing.
God
The quarterback
damn.
just takes the play over. On fourth down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Hansen. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. To throw, it's Beck. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Good shit. Good shit.
No, sirree.
Good shit,
This
defense.
time the defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, what a good job by this defense, staying disciplined.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Ah, he got stuck. That was a pick six. That was a pick six. He got stuck. He got stuck. Oh, the pick six. He got stuck. Fuck.
Down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
He got stuck.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just
That man got stuck on a pick six.
So now if you're on offense,
That was a
you wanna
game
run the
changer.
ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's knocked down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. Well, that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Do I go for
You know
it?
what time it is when the defense
Do I
gets
go
that
for it?
stop on third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him.
Nah, I'm gonna go and get rid of it. Fuck
Forcing the
it. Play it
incompletion.
smart. Play it smart.
Fourth down, baby.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, I got to play that would have got that first down, but the way your offense moving the ball, shit, I don't trust my defense.
Makes a move.
You see what I'm saying? I should be what I went for it. Where you at right now, I should have went for it. You see what I'm saying? I should have went for the shit.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get